Hey guys, hope you're having a very happy holidays out there. Today, I got this box in the mail. I've been instructed to open it on film because I'd want the footage for a video, so I can only assume that it's something for the bus or the van. Well, it's from eBay, whatever it is. It's very well packaged. No way. It's an Alpine tape deck. Check it out. That is awesome. Oh man. It is perfect. Thanks, Dad. This is going in the van right now.
The first order of business was to take out my old radio, but since it worked well, I'm going to be saving everything that I take out, and this means being careful with the wiring and the mounting hardware. Alright, we just removed the old radio, which is actually a newer radio, and it seems like the rear speakers were never actually attached to anything. There's just kind of like these two gray and blue wires that I'm not really sure. I think they're the rear speaker wires, but I'm really going to need to take the speakers out of the back and see what color the wires are. Apparently they were never plugged in, and they were just plugged in for door speakers on this radio. We're probably going to plug the radio in and just make sure that it's functioning before we go ahead and install the whole thing.
Yep, it worked.
We're gonna head over to the auto store now to get the little ends to put on wires that will connect to the tape deck, because I really don't want to mess with the ends that are already on the tape deck. So I'm just gonna find some that fit. And we're back at the home store getting parts for my car. While we're here, we're also gonna look for little bracket pieces for the back of the radio. You know, they kind of squish together so that it'll attach to the dashboard and not fall out, because this doesn't really have a box like the newer radios. I also ended up heading to the auto store to find an inline fuse for the positive side of the radio.
Yeah, no, at the bottom of that, like where the AC is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good route.
We're also having another problem that the previous owner of this car, I guess when they put in the new radio, they decided to break the little bracing that goes in the back because the radio was too long into the dashboard. We're trying to figure out a way of putting the new tape deck and securing it to the back part of the dashboard, but there's nothing really back there to secure it to anymore.
Same thing to the yellow, and this was the red.
They have stripes.
No stripes.
No stripes. Then this is for the rear. This is a gray wire with a blue stripe. I don't know what that is. And this is another gray wire with a blue stripe. I don't know what that is either. So we're putting these back in. Those are staying in the dashboard, and these are the rear wires for sure. So this is gonna be yellow, yeah?
Right.
Two together. Do this red one up here.
Yeah. Still won't do anything because you need ground. Plug in the ground.
That's true. Okay, plug in the
And
ground.
it still won't do anything because you need a key in the ignition. And there you go.
There it is.
There it is working. Okay, well these must be the old speaker wires. And
Okay.
the ground.
Ground. So then let's just stick that in there, right?
Yeah, just temporarily, just to see if this thing's functioning. There it is on.
5.9, okay.
Okay, stick it in there.
It's working.
Yeah, you don't have any antenna.
No, the antenna's not connected. Now we can finally remove the door cards to cut them for speakers. It's really nice of Go Westy to mark out the patterns for the speakers, at least the original ones. The ones that I bought for the van right now are 5 1/4 inch, and the original ones were only 4 inches. So it's a little bit bigger. I don't expect there to be like a huge amount of bass or anything like that, but it should sound a little bit better than the 4 inches at least.
I got it, and it welded.
No way.
Wait,
That's funny.
the heat of the blade.
After multiple attempts at cutting the speaker hole, we found that unless you pull up on the cutout while cutting, the plastic remelts itself together and doesn't come apart.
So the screws should line up with those holes.
So the two little pieces that he cut of that metal bar with the holes in it, he put behind this so that they're kind of sandwiched, and we're going to put a washer and a nut here on this side and kind of squish it on to the bracket that he built for the back. Alright, go ahead. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. To clearance a speaker in the dashboard, we use the only thing that we know works: brute force. Now it's a perfect fit.